All right, rolling. Shalom, shalom. Starting off on the face east, giving all glory, all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakakodash. Next up, we want to give double honors and elders to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the Akims and Akus out there pushing this truth. This is the brother Yashar coming in from the camp, Children of Light. All right, and I'm here in Dallas. And, let's get right into it, man. This lesson will be about 30, 35 minutes tops. You know how we do it. But definitely want to get into Psalms chapter 64 today. It's something that, just I was studying last week, and I caught the Elder Hakim Kara. We went through it, and definitely, it's only 10 verses, but it is very, it's very heavy. It's very deep. We know that was written from King David himself. Now, before we get into it, matter of fact, let me go to the camp channel. Before we get into the lesson, man, today I was at the grocery store and I ran into none other than the IUIC. All right, as you can see, that's like that's the first little, because they put their channel in, which I already been watching them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to this. I already, you know what I'm saying? We know about the IUIC. We know how they is. We know the doctrine that they come under. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it comes up for us to do rebuke, to have to rebuke their videos and all that. But as you can see, let me see, we go to our live. It's the camp channel, so definitely, which I'm gonna actually upload this to the camp channel. So definitely, if you brothers watching, I already know you most likely have the camp channel. But as you can see, which is 6 days ago, brother have dreams about IUIC and Nate, and I had a dream. Just briefly go into it. If you haven't watched it, Nathaniel, it was all the brothers. I couldn't really tell who was from what camp or what, but I did know it was one person specifically that I saw in the dream, and that was Nathaniel. And brothers was like, going like as we was about to go, prophecy or whatever. I don't know. We was at a house, maybe we was already finished with the meeting, whatever. I don't know. But anyways, man, I was on the highway, and in the dream, because in the dream I was like, dang, all the brothers leaving, so let me go ahead and just hop in the car ride so I can keep up with the brothers, whatever. So I just hopped in the first car that I was next to, and it so happened to be in a dream that it was Bishop Nathaniel's wife and his daughter, which I don't know those women personally, right? And I'm not coming here with an adulterous spirit, because we know that leads to death, right? So in the dream, they was like, greeting me and all that, and shalom, shalom, and all that. And we got in the car and everything. His daughter had the head wrap. She was quiet in the back seat. And then, once again, it's just if you brothers haven't seen the video, just to kind of brief you, if you want to watch it. But and as many brothers that come out with different videos and different dreams they have on Bishop Nate, getting jumped, what I'm saying, all types of things. But so we was on his wife was driving, and I was headed towards Wisconsin, which is where the other Akims at, Wisconsin, the Midwest, and Illinois. That's where the rest of the camp is. Cause we pilgrims of the earth. Hey, Yahweh Shai, he has sent a brother this way to pick up another brother, because that's what happened to me. My elder, he started living in Fort Worth, Texas. He came from Wisconsin, and Elder Yak, and we met. I was 18, and we was working at the same job, and he started teaching me. Then I say about 2-3 years after that, he left back to Wisconsin, and hey, the rest is history, man. So hey, I can pick up the phone and learn the heartbeat, But that's how the Yahweh Shai set it up. So definitely, this all through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. A man's goings of the Lord. But anyways, man, the dream, his wife was coming with some like humbling words, and some, like basically that humbling spirit. And then next thing I know in the dream, his wife and the daughter was just kissing. So I'm like, damn, how y'all kissing? And you supposed to be Israelites? And they was basically like, no, it's okay. This is how we do it. And so basically, man, and IUIC is under a lot of heat, with them and being in adulterous acts and all that. So basically what the dream was, the interpretation thereof was, hey, you keep going north, pushing, because going north represents moving forward. You keep going north and pushing in this truth, being subject to your elders, like it says in 1 Peter chapter 1 or chapter 2. You can check that out. And these other camps is going to be revealed day by day on their wicked acts. All right. So that's what I got from that dream. Now, 2 weeks later, which of course this was, no, I say a week later, because this was streamed 6 days ago. So yeah, so literally 7 days, because I had the dream, then we did a lesson right after the next day. So, or maybe the same day. So 6 or 7 days later, which is today, I'm at the grocery store, in Dallas, and I seen the IUIC. They two dudes. They, me and they came in the bathroom, used the bathroom, whatever. And then I say 20 minutes later, as I'm finished shopping, they came outside, and I was like, okay, they setting up camp. And real quick, I want to get this scripture, because this is the first scripture that came to my mind. Because I always told myself, yeah, if I see another camp, I go out there and debate with them. But nope, Y'all was like, nope. So this is the scripture that first came to my mind. It says, Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them, right? So that's the first thing that came to my mind is, okay, I got this 100% truth from the elders and apostles on down to the elders of my camp, down to any brother of the elect that I can pull up on YouTube, Europe in the Thorm, and watch. You know what I'm saying? And okay, I got that, and I'm in that, going in that direction. Remember, going north, keep moving forward this truth. And I already know the hypocrisy and lies that they give out. So let me not even go talk to them. But then I was like, nah, because my elder Yak, he had the same experience. He was in Seattle like a few years ago, 2 years, a year ago. And he walked up, he went to the IUICS, he didn't know nothing. And he just, see what they had to say. So I said, all right, I'm going to do the same thing. So I went up there, man, and they was just bringing out all types of hypocrisy and lies. And I really hope that they post a video, which I'm pretty sure they will. And if they do, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, I might be the one that they title the video on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for that fame or that type shit, because I don't really want all that with the truth. I just want to be able to get my daily bread and do my videos. And, hey, that's it. Be endured to the end, because it say the same should be saved as in Matthew. But definitely, man, I'm gonna be looking out for that video, because if they do drop it, because I came up there as if I didn't know anything. I was just ask a few questions, and they explained to me, oh, you Israelite, how it go, Judah and all that, But before I get into the lesson, a few things that I will say is, one, the water to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that I never came into that camp or anything, because I've actually had experiences with them when I first came to the truth. They was working at the little job that me and Yak was at the time, and they, I talked to the dude and his wife, and then they came up there and gave me some fringes. And then they tried to fringe check me. I seen his wife, the dude's wife, at a tire center, like 3 weeks after that. She was like, "Hey, where your fringes? Where your fringe?" I'm like, "Oh," but I'm like 6 months in the truth, so I'm like, "Oh, I didn't think about wearing them and all. I ain't know we had to wear them every day." She, yeah, you gotta wear them. You gotta represent. Da da da. All that bullshit. So I ain't gonna say it's bullshit, but you know how they go. How they doctrine, man. But as a matter of fact, how y'all gonna say that and y'all don't even have the borders of blue in y'all fringes? Because today these brothers did not have the border of blue in their fringes. So once again, y'all being fucking hypocrites. All right. But anyways, man, definitely hope that they upload that video, because they do. We gonna get right on their ass, because they brought out a lot of hypocrisy, man. From saying, even telling me, from saying that the mark of the image of the beast was, and the mark was sin, and telling, and then there was another brother out there, they telling him, oh, you can't line your beard up and all that. But at the same time, y'all got, and then the brother was like, okay, well, you saying that, but I heard another camp say that you ain't supposed to get fades. Well, he's probably talking about GMS or an affiliate camp. And guess what that brother said? The IUIC brother. Oh man, that don't mean that you can fade your head up. You just can't do like the Egyptians was doing and use a razor, bro. When you go to the barber and you sit in that chair, what is he doing? He using a clipper with a razor on it, bro. So total hypocrisy from the IUIC. Definitely hope that they bring that out. Definitely hope that they drop that video sooner than later, because we gonna, as a camp, we gonna get right on that. But anyways, man, without further ado, let's get to the lesson. But I definitely wanted to share my experience and my testimonies from these last 2 weeks dealing with these false prophets out here. All right, matter of fact, let me get that scripture real quick, because we're gonna touch upon Esau, but at the same time, you got to watch out for these false prophets of Israel as well. All right, because like I said a few weeks ago, or maybe last week, there's way more false prophets than there are true prophets. All right. So this Matthew 7:15. Let me see if it's any more in the goodie bag. Let's see. Oh yeah. All right. Let's start at 14. I love this one. It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few be there that find it. And that few is the hopeful, the chosen elect." All right. That's why I just said it's way more false prophets out here than there is true prophets. So watch who you learning from, and watch who you allowed to teach you. All right, because the whole time that they was teaching, I could like tell me why I didn't feel no spirit within them, no spirit. Like I heard loud talking from a microphone, which is carnal. I didn't feel no type of spiritual guidance from these men, or I ain't gonna say I understand. I knew what they were saying, even though they was going off, but I didn't feel no type of spiritual connection to these men as I would watching the apostles, or as I would watching another brother in GMS, because it's easy. You can just put on, or an affiliate camp, you can just put on any one of the Lex videos, and you're gonna get edified as long as you watch it and be ready to take your notes, whether it's 10 minutes, 15, 30, an hour, 2 hours, you're gonna be edified. But with these brothers, I didn't feel that. All right, and I could only, and what that means is they don't have the oil, they don't have the true doctrine. All right, so we're gonna keep it going. Which, matter of fact, man, I'm gonna take this down to 17. I ain't gonna get too much into it though. Verse 14, we read that. Verse 15, beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. Right. So what is a sheep? A sheep is quiet, is docile, is a sheep is harmless. That's why oh yeah, come on, brother, we don't be shy, brother. Come on. That's what they were telling me. Come on, brother, don't be shy. Come on to the all right. So I walked up and everything. But then it say inwardly they are ravening wolves. That's why as the conversation started getting kind of intense, because I had to mask myself. I couldn't reveal that I was in the truth, because that would have so I was basically up there being an agent, but an agent of righteousness, all right? Because I couldn't reveal myself in the truth. I couldn't tell them, look, bro, I'm in the truth. I know what's up, bro. It wasn't time. That's not the time and the place for that, all right? Romans 16 and 17. So I had to be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, as it also says in Matthew, I believe. So I couldn't go up there with 10, 15 members of the IUIC and try to debate them. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they got a microphone. I was getting pissed off because every time I try to go back and forth, I'm like, well, man, I grew up and I always heard that the Revelation 13 and 16 was talking about an actual chip in your body, and man, this the mark is actually sin, and you worshiping this society and all that, and you doing business. And when you do business, what hand do you use to shake a man's hand? I'm like, your right hand. Like, all right, that's you worshiping the image of the beast. You see, Esau got it to where everything we do, we gotta worship him. So I was like, so you basically saying that if the image is sin, the mark is sin, we all got sin. I mean, we all got the mark. And what'd he say? No, I'm not saying that. Well, bro, we all sinners of this world, bro. Matter of fact, let me get that. See, and then that's the spirit of Yahushua, because I haven't even gotten to the main topic yet. I'm still getting on these guys, and precepts are just coming in my head. All right. Short. Okay, boom, Romans 3 and 23. All right. So for you to say that the mark is sin, and that for the IUIC to say that the mark of the beast is sin, what is this? What does this say? For all have sinned and come Romans 3 and 23. Wait, we'll see. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna start at 22. Even the righteousness of Yahweh the Most High, which is by faith of Yahweh Hamashiach, the mediator, his son, unto all and upon all them that believe, for there is no difference. Right. So it's talking about the Israelites who know the Israelites. Well, yeah, this is specifically talking about the Israelites. It ain't talking about no other nation. It says, verse 23 is the point. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High, Yahweh. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. So for you to sit up here and say that the mark is sin, well, you saying that we all got the mark. So what, we all gonna die? Because the mark of the beast, if you take the mark, it clearly tells you. Let's go to that in Revelations real quick, 13 and 16. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got the mark, it clearly tells you the punishment of what's gonna happen to those who worship the image of the beast, which is the mark, which is the RFID chip. It says, let's see. Well, all right. We already know what's gonna happen if you take the mark of the beast, man. You giving yourself don't stop the video. We already know that if you take the RFID chip, you know what I'm saying, you giving your soul over to Esau, and you not one of Yahweh Bashim Yahushas, all right? Matter of fact, I know what precept I was looking for. You know, yeah, it's raining and storming, man, and Yahweh bring the thunder down, man. I know what precept I was looking for. Because they even brought this precept out, Revelation 20:4, but that don't apply to motherfucking sin, all right? That applies to the actual physical mark of not receiving it. Now it's Revelations 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, right? Because remember, the elect is gonna be the judges and the rulers of the whole world in the kingdom of heaven under Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, under our King David. You know, it's gonna go Yahweh, then Yahweh Shah, then King David is gonna be set back up in his power, and the elect, as well as King David, is gonna be joint heirs of the throne with Yahweh Shah. That means we all gonna have our own little regions, just like now. You got the world, you got America, they got their leaders, you got Europe, they got their leaders, and so forth and so forth. But remember, we're gonna have the whole galaxy. We're gonna have the whole everything. How motherfuckers, oh, we got the galaxy and we can, and it's different galaxies light years away and all that. Well, that's actually gonna come into truth, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna open up the whole heavens for us to dwell in. All right, we're gonna have the whole world, plus this current earth that we in. All right, because think about it, we're gonna be there for eternity. You know how many kids and grandkids that we gonna have, bro? You know what I'm saying? Which Yahweh Shah, he told them that in Mark chapter 10, verse 30, you know. He that loses wives, to paraphrase it, he that loses wives and children and mothers and fathers and land and brothers for my name's sake shall receive that in the kingdom 100-fold, you know. Which some brothers may have, you know, just based off your works. Some brothers may have thousands, some brother may have 10,000, somebody may have, you know, 5,000s, but like I said, we're gonna be heavily populated. Anyways, to get back to the topic, it says, and I saw thrones, verse 4, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah. That's gonna be the elect, because even Trump and the beheading is gonna come from the guillotines. You know, let me get a picture of that, because they was doing the same shit in Roman times. But even Donald Trump said that if he come back in office, he will bring back guillotines, if that's how you spell it. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yes, sir. Okay, this is how you know that the scriptures relies, these scriptures, these prophecies within this current world, man. And you can never go wrong with the true doctrine, because, let's see. Now, definitely hope that Donald Trump gets back into office. I just saw it, but it looks like I'm gonna have to look deep into this article, because Donald Trump is a madman. And we know that madman, it only takes them to just wake up on the wrong side of the bed and say, fuck it, let's go ahead and declare war on the motherfucker, all right? Which, this is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. At the same time, we waiting on World War III, man, as well. Because that's going to be the end all be all, along with the RFID chip. But as you can see, if you look right here, it says Donald Trump wants to use the firing squad mass executions and videos to turn executions into reality TV. Oh, there you go, right there. Boom, that's a guillotine. You see how they put your head in the middle with this certain rectangle, and then they let the string down, and the motherfucker come down and chop your head off. That's what Revelation 24 is talking about. Because it will say first he would like to use, or to have the federal government use the firing squad, hanging, or even a guillotine when it puts people to death. Right. That's what Revelation 24 is talking about. Okay, those that were beheaded. Revelation 24. All right, I'm gonna start from the top, but I'm gonna just go through it, you know, to get to the point. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. Israel, the elect judging Israel and all the other nations in the kingdom of heaven. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah, because it's gonna be some brothers, like the elders say, that don't take the mark. And matter of fact, that's where I got it from. That doctrine, which is true, of course. That the ones that don't take the mark, some of us is gonna have to go into prison. That's why I say you have to go into prison in tribulation 10 days. You know what I'm saying? Because 10 days represents like the actual intake of you going to prison. You sit there for, and then don't be there on the weekend, because you damn sure ain't finna have a hearing or nothing. And it says, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah and for the word of Yahweh the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark. See, for you to receive something, it has to be given to you. All right, you can't just have it. That's why if we sin, that means that we've already received the mark based off IUIC. That is not true. For you to receive something, you have to accept it. Like if a quarterback has the ball and he throws it to a receiver, for that receiver to catch the ball, he has to receive it. All right. Now, he don't get a reception in the stat line if he don't catch the ball. If he drop it, he did not receive it. All right. So you can't receive something. Well, no, how you gonna receive something that you already had based off IUIC? That's why their doctrine is contrary to true doctrine, and their doctrine is false. All right. And it says, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. Right. And they lived and reigned with Yahweh Shah 1,000 years, which is not actual 1,000 years. That's representing a long, long time, because we know the kingdom of heaven is gonna be for eternity. Woohoo! All right. And it says, but the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years are finished. It's the first resurrection, right? Because the elect, not the elect, the 2/3, they're gonna have to go through the they're gonna have to go through the judgment day. And then they're gonna be, brought back within the kingdom of heaven through us, through our seed. All right. So once again, IUIC, all 2/3 is gonna be burned in hell. And no. They motherfuckers gonna come back through our loins. All right, through the men of the Lord. But that's it on that. Revelation 20 and 4, because that was the precepts of Revelation 13. All right. Now that we got that out the way, because like I said, I didn't even really want to take it there, but the Spirit had me take it there. So, because sometimes you just got to take it there, man. You just got to bring it out. Bring it out. And it's funny, man, real quick, because that's all I heard outside. That's right. Bring it out. I'm like, bro, I want to turn around and say, bro, shut the hell up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But wise as a serpent, be ye wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So, all right, man, we're going to get into this Psalm 64. Got a few precepts on it. Like I said, we got about another 15 minutes or so. So, brothers, here we go. Now, I'm going to read from my Bible, because it got the precepts and all the notes and all the good stuff, but I got it on the screen as well. It says, and put this down here, so I don't click on nothing. Bang. It says, hear my voice. Okay, remember, this is King David speaking, but this also applies to us, the elect. Hear my voice, O Yahweh the Most High. In my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Now, who is the top enemy of the Israelites? It's the Edomites, you know what I'm saying? The Caucasian white man. We know this through slavery, through the Roman times. King Herod, he sent out for Yahweh Shah to be, when he found out that there was a king of Israel, that was a baby that was prophesied to be the king of Israel, which is Yahweh Shah, he sent out for all the babies under 2 years old to be killed. So matter of fact, Cain with the Lord saved, Jacob I have loved, Esau I have hated. So our main enemy is Esau. All right. And if you don't know that, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Well, if you don't believe that, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe Esau ain't the white man, I don't know what to tell you. Verse 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Right, man, because they do a lot of iniquity in these days, all right? Who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. Now, what that means is them coming and speaking against this truth, okay? You got different atheists out there that, the Bible's for, there is no God, and this and that, and they want to believe in the Big Bang Theory and all the bullshit. Matter of fact, I remember going to a church when I was about 12 or 13. It was called Great Commission Baptist Church. It's funny, Great Commission Baptist Church. But Great Commission. It's called Great Commission Baptist Church, and the reason I say it's funny because this kind of sound like Great Millstone, but you had the church on the bottom floor, and of course, our pastor was black, Pastor Patrick McGrew. I remember his damn name. And then the congregation is mostly black. You probably had a few white people come in here and there. But then on the top floor, you had an atheist building. So basically, we was on the bottom floor. We was the church, whatever, Church of Jesus. But then right above that, you had the atheist building. Now I was young, so I never really just like, okay, all right. And then the whole congregation, they was just like, okay, all right, we just gonna do our thing, let them do their thing. But now I see, now that I'm older and it's truth, I'm like, oh. So basically, them being on the top represents Esau, and us being on the bottom represents Israel. Oh, okay. So basically, they got us doing what they want us to do, and then they're gonna show you that we is y'all power, because that's all it goes into. The church, who runs the church nowadays? You have the black pastors and all that. You have some white pastors, but most parts you have a lot of. Well, I can't say that because everybody in Christianity. What I'm saying is, you a black pastor get up there fast and oh, praise Jesus, praise that. But guess what? You praying to a white God. God is not white, nor his son. All right, so now I see how they work. But also, it's talking about the false doctrines. When they say they shoot in secret at the perfect, shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly, do they shoot at them and fear not? Right, because they don't have no fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because they have, for one, turn us into a proverb and a byword. Our people don't even know that we Israelites. All right, that's why they can sit here and say, oh yeah, and everybody can be saved and belief in Jesus. Jesus is the way and all that. You know how the churches say, but that's not how it's supposed to go. All right, and benders bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. So all in all, coming against his truth, man. Speaking and coming against his truth, blasphemy in the Holy Scriptures, man. That's what Esau is all about. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. All right. Now, matter of fact, let's get a precept on that real quick. We're going to go to Matthew 24 and 24. And then I'm going to eventually bounce back to Matthew to close it out. It says, for there shall arise false Christ, reading verbatim, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Now, who should you think about when you think about that? You should think about those, the Jewish community in Israel right now. The motherfuckers with the top hats, and what I'm saying. I ain't gonna get too much into them because we got all different laws coming up and all that. But we already know what they be on. They not the true prophets of the Lord. Can't be. What I'm saying. All the wickedness is going on over there. And then, let me get one more precept. Let's see. It was just in my mind. What was it? Okay. Yep, Psalms 83 and 3. 83 and 4 is like it. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Right. So, man, all in all, these, I almost said crackers. That's what they is. These Edomites actually hate us, man. And they would rather prefer us to not be as a nation. Because, for one, they know that we're the chosen people. And they want that blessing. But they couldn't get that blessing. Because remember Esau and Jacob. Esau sold his birthright, which was the blessing of heavens. Not to do with it, with the actual heavens, all right? He sold his birthright for a piece of venison, all right? That shows how carnal he is. That's why Esau is very carnal. Jacob is very spiritual, all right? Verse 5, and back in Psalm 64, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Right, because think about all the wickedness Esau has set up. LGBTQ, not going to speak on that too much. We already know what that's about. These GMO foods out here, these abortion clinics, birth control. Bitches is a trend now to be on birth control. It's a trend now to get abortions, which is all just premeditated murder. All right, you're going to have to pay for all that, on Judgment Day. Little do you know. And last but not least, all these churches, these Christian churches and these Methodist and Baptist and non-Episcopal churches and Roman Catholic churches, all that shit. All that shit is false doctrine of the Bible and blasphemy of the Holy Scriptures, all right? Now, verse 6, because yeah, they may have a few verses to show you peace and safety and all that, and praise God. But guess what? The rest of what they saying, matter of fact, they not even gonna get into the deep scriptures because they know that's pertaining to Israel. But no, man, we too wise to be sitting here, worshiping a white God. It's 2024, all right. Now, verse 6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Right. Once again, they try to find new ways to destroy society, starting with Israel. All right. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay. Think about these secret societies, the top elites of Esau, the banking families, the Rothschilds. You know what I'm saying? Because they all trying to come into this one world order. Remember that. That one, or shall I say, the new world order. All right, which is the one world order, which is getting everybody marked up, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, getting marked up and having everybody under one authority. All right, that's their whole end all goal, and that's why that's what they're trying to establish themselves on this earth. But we know that how about Shimei Shai is going, soon as they get to their peak, he gonna come in them clouds, man, and it's gonna be over with for them. All right. Now it says, verse 7. I'll start back at 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Verse 7. But Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, which we know Yahweh Shai is going to come with them angels in the clouds, shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. Now, they're talking about these ICBM missiles coming to America, all right? To America. Because America's stronghold is Esau's stronghold, all right? Esau's headquarters is in London, United Kingdom. That's where the Rothschilds, the top banking families, that's the tribunal family, which is the top of the top of the Rothschilds. You know what I'm saying? Call themselves descendants of Lucifer himself. All right. They headquarters is in London, United Kingdom, because that's where they quote unquote feel the closest to Lucifer. You know what I'm saying? That's where they feel that they can grow closer within the wickedness to Lucifer. They headquarters in United Kingdom, but they stronghold is here in America, man. That's why America is gonna be taken out with thermonuclear fire. All right. Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Oh yeah, and by the way, to back that up, the Rothschilds being in the United Kingdom, just look up the Council of 13. All right, read about that. And you actually find out that okay, yeah, these motherfuckers actually worship Lucifer to a whole different degree. Just like we worship Yahweh Shai every day and night. That's what the same thing they do to Lucifer. That's why you got the elect of the heavens, and you have the elect of this world. All right, in which we is the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in the heavens, and the Esau Edomites is the elect of this world, being the rulers of this world, this society. Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Right, because Esau think he a God on earth, but he gonna see the true God. All that see them shall flee away. And all that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh Shai. And because remember, in this sense, King David only knew who Yahweh was, so but we're gonna qualify it as Yahweh Shai, because he the one coming out with the angels once again. Yahweh ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna get orders for Yahweh Shai to go and do it. And all men shall fear it and shall declare the work of Yahweh Shai, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Right, man. So that's gonna be the end all be all. That's why I say he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. All right. Because we the elect, that's the whole point of us waiting and watching. You know what I'm saying? Being occupied in prophecy, studying to show thyself approved, fearing the Lord, working out our salvation with fear and trembling, just different precepts to come to mind on how we gonna make it out of here. The recipe to making it out of here. Like Jake say, I got the sauce. Well, nigga, we got the biblical sauce, nigga. So if you ain't got the biblical sauce, you lost. All right. So I want to get one precept on Psalms chapter 64 9. Damn, I was just going into it. So let me see. Because I'm at the 35-minute mark. I don't want to prolong it. Okay, let me. Yes sir. I'm in my Bible and I just move right to it. All right, let's see. So this the last precept I'm gonna bring out. You know what I'm saying? This is a very good precept. It's the spirit that this the last one because it's from the book of Revelations. John the Revelator, Revelation chapter 18, verse yes sir, verse 8. We're gonna start at 8. And hopefully everything good with the audio. But now this is gonna be the end all be all judgment and consequence of America and being a part of this wicked society. Now it says Revelation 18 and 8, and we're gonna take it to 10. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. All right, that's gonna be them ICBI missiles and the chariots from them lasers from the chariots once again. And Yahushua coming in with his Elohim demon-like power. You know what I'm saying? He said, I will not meet thee as a man, for strong is the Lord Yahushua who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. So it's going to be CNN, NBC, ABC, National News, China, Europe, Australia, Africa. On Judgment Day, all these nations is actually going to be able to tune. Because remember, it's going to be on TV for them to see. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be the judgment of a lifetime. The judgment that was never seen before. All these nations is going to get to see, dang, what's going on? God, Jesus, yeah, oh, his name is Yahushua. You know, well, of course, they're going to have to learn that in the scriptures. Oh, so that's the Jesus that they was talking about from the Bible? And he coming to destroy America? And then they're going to get to see the missiles. Because remember, some of these countries are going to launch these missiles, which is just going to be Yahushua opening up, putting his, the angels, giving the orders to the angels to go ahead and automatically open up the missile silos. That's why if you go to Terminator Judgment Day, if you watch the intro to Terminator Judgment Day, in the first like 5 seconds, they showed that the missiles were just automatically opened up. And then the Skynet, the robot, he was the one that did it. Because he said humanity was better off by itself alone. Robots were better off without humans or something. And you see the soldiers, they turn around, they just see the missiles going up in the air. And you could tell the soldiers are like, oh, shit. Like, oh, no. Because, you know what I'm saying, them ICBM. Same shit that's going to happen on Judgment Day. Now, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Boom. So man, it's only gonna take Yahushua for the sins committed on this earth, from the 2/3, starting from the evil and wickedness from these elites, from the minor elites to the Edomites, from the minor Edomites to the major Edomite elites. This place is going to be judged in 1 hour, man, and that's going to be the salvation of the elect. With that, definitely hope you brothers edify. Until next time, shalom.